Alright, welcome back. Time for 3 more games. Let's see how many we can win today. Alright, got our next opponent, Breath. This hand is a bit slow and iffy on the draw. If we never draw a third power, we just die, and yeah. To be fair, if we draw a third power, the hand's quite nice if the opponent isn't running aggro, but yeah, not drawing a third power or the opponent being aggro, both meaning we likely lose, is not a hand we want to keep. Especially when basically the worst outcome from a redraw is likely a similar hand as the one we redrew. Okay, so here we just actually can do this into a Justice to go turn 2 this guy, into turn 3 this guy. Because the other way around, if we play this turn 1, we can't play this turn 3. This way we have like at least a chance if Kothon lives that we can enforce her the turn after if we need to or want to. Down. That's usually quite a good matchup, but we'll see how it pans out with this draw, because our hand's a bit so-so. Do I want to enforce her here? This plays into like Annihilate and also makes like a Steward pretty awkward, so I think I'm just not gonna play anything. I think we're gonna need to silence against the Steward. Like, he must have kept the hand on something, so it's likely that he has a 4-drop. Okay, it's not Found Control. That's unexpected. So against that guy, I guess a silence isn't what we need, but Titan. But yeah, against the Steward, I would like, if the opponent doesn't do anything the first 3 turns and is likely Found Control, I really don't want to use my only answer to a Steward and then having to trade my Titan with the Steward, basically. That's unfortunate, but not much we can do about it. I think we're gonna silence this, because actually gonna get big eventually, and he has like a bunch of value to gain from the looting. And the Flyer is actually a pretty decent threat here. And our Titan is dead anyway. Okay. This reanimator nonsense might just go too much over the top of what we are doing, so yeah, I don't think we can block here. It's too risky against Annihilate. So there is a lot of potential actually to lose here, because he might just go over us and beat us that way. Okay. Enough Flyers to stall out this Harbinger. Okay, let's deal with the Harbinger first. Like triple block. I mean, he clearly has a removal. Otherwise he wouldn't attack here. Does have one, but he chose to not use it because it doesn't do anything here, so he rather does something else and then threaten to blow us out later. Or he just does it after combat. That's weird, but I'll take it. Yeah, getting Vara here. Nasty. Guess we can attack here. And I drop this. And not drop this, because it dies to the Harbinger anyway that he's gonna get back. But yeah, this game is slipping out of hand. Let's hope the Siraf can like keep up with the Vara, or that he doesn't have the power for Vara. Well, I guess I would have almost rather have him had the 8th power than the Death Strike here. Weird attack, but I'll take it. But yeah, like, what are we even gonna do here? Like, I guess we just play a party and hope he doesn't hit the power for Vara another turn. That's sort of our only shot. But yeah, we're basically dead here. That's another option. So yeah, once again sort of all in on him not drawing a Harbinger or a power for the Vara or whatever. Actually the Vara doesn't do that much anymore because the Harbinger is in play, so basically needs to top deck a Harbinger. So the party is like half safe at least. To jump here. But yeah, this is not a good matchup for a deck like this for sure. Let's get in. Draw hopefully a bunch of meaningful cards. Or die to the Harbinger. That's our options. That's not bad. Okay. That works. And that works too. Okay. But yeah, Vara removal, both kill us. Maybe I shouldn't have attacked with the Acolyte, honestly. I mean, if you have something, just kill me. If you don't have anything, just press OK. Also, I would jump here and block here against, like, Vara's favor. To keep the dream alive. There's the favor. Knew it. There's no other reason why he would consider to only attack with this and unsure about the attack with this, basically. Okay, so we attack with everything here. We lose 2 guys. Deal 14. That doesn't seem horrible. But then we only have 1 blocker, and I guess we just attack with this. Then, like, Titan. To stand our ground against this nasty Vara. Which at least doesn't bring anything meaningful back other than the Torgoth, which is not... Oh no, she can't even bring back Torgoth. Oh, now she can bring back Gorgon Fanatic. Deck is kind of like interesting. It's kind of a solid take on this whole reanimator thing. Okay, we're gonna need this for Vara, so no point in using that. So just pass. I mean, it's unbelievable how we are still in this. Yep, there's the Vara. Doesn't get back anything too meaningful, and then we can kill her before she does anything seriously threatening. And she also didn't mill anything particularly good, and we get a freebie on this guy. He was hoping to use that again next turn, but nope, not gonna happen. Gonna thin out our deck a bit and just pass. I wish this could fly right now, but can't have it both ways. Maybe I should have attacked with Titan. But it doesn't even do anything. You can even block it without any serious damage. Yeah, of course, drawing the second Vara seems fair. And that's where our dreams go to die. Or we keep flooding out. Ta-da. 1,000,000 power. Okay. Block, block. Block, block. Against potential witch. Or similar nonsense. And of course another black unit. Yep, that's where we are dead. This is too much late game for our floody draw. I'd say we put up a valiant effort though. Okay, next opponent. Up against Chrysor. The regular on my stream lately. Nice guy. And doing pretty decently for himself. Hanging out around top 100. Okay, so easy keep, great hand. Turn 1 banner into probably Kothon actually over Student, depending on what he's playing. Yeah, especially against like a Torch deck. I'd rather just Kothon here. Because I rather want this to die to a Torch than the Student, especially if we have a second Kothon. Then Student is gonna be our wall. Tear down these walls. Okay, so there we go. Alright. I'm gonna play this over Kothon here, because it doesn't really make a difference on the board. And Kothon is cheaper and also more likely to live if we delay him a turn, I think. Because we really want him to live by turn 6 when we are distrapped on our on business. I think we basically want to like, yeah, double block here. And if he has something to blow us out, then we just lose the game. Not much else we can do. He's on like a modified version of my Stone Scar deck wins list. This was a pretty good draw. Only thing that would have been better would have been a Vanquish or an Enforcer, basically. And yeah, I don't think we have a realistic block here. Because we need this ultimate so bad. If he attacks with this, he has something. A Rampage or a Rapid Shot or Torch. And not a Torch, because he would just torch it, so he has a Rapid Shot or a Rampage. Okay, this time I think we're gonna double block and block. And then he'll use the trick and we get hurt a bunch, but yeah. Actually, we can just block here and block here. Even better. So he might not even attack. And then if we get to our turn again with the stand, then we actually are in a pretty good shot, in a good, pretty reasonable spot to stabilize here. He's thinking hard because it's like kind of a tricky spot. If he's too passive here, he gets stalled out. If he's too aggressive, he falls too far behind either. So it's like tricky to figure out like what's the right move. If he has a double trick here, then so be it. But he should have only one trick, and we basically take the least possible damage and trade 1 for 1 with the trick effectively. Like the next decision is like what to use the trick on, which of the two to save. He's going for like, he has both tricks. Wow. Wow. That was brutal. And now we can't even Vanquish this. Just wow. And drawing Vanquish just when it doesn't do anything anymore. Sad times. Oh yeah, now we just did this. He has a trick or a torch, so we dead. So we just dead. Because this is not an instant. Yep. That sucks. Couldn't we have just drawn a unit? Alright. 3-2. One last battle. This is going about as bad as the first one went well. And as you see, we went 3-2 and we are like down by a few ranks from the start. And that even though we mostly face people that are like, say, similar rank or higher on the losses. Okay, going to keep this on the play. The draw it's a bit slow, but still probably fine with the Marshal, and on the play this is pretty good. Marshal plus Titan, like good enough of a setup to usually stand your own against aggro. Gonna fix our single Crystallize since we have everything else fixed already. And it's Skycrack aggro, which is a pretty welcome matchup. And now we have a 2-3-4 curve, which is perfect. And an out to champion. She hopefully has. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. I think I'm gonna block like this, because against this we can just block and it still trades if he has pummel. So it's like a lot better against pummel to block this way, because if we trade here then we block the 2-2 with the 3-3 he pummels and we lose our guy. It's about the same against this though, but that's sort of whatever. Okay, I'm not gonna attack, so just drop Titan and next turn we go Kothon plus stand together and the game is almost over already. At this point. That's not bad. But is it good enough? Like if he attacks I would just double block. Okay. So we have the choice between stand together and Kothon ultimate next turn. Guess I attack here. See what happens. He seems to not wanting to trade, so that's good. We can get the race on. And I think now I just go for the guaranteed Kothon ultimate next turn. I mean, the worst that can happen is that he obliterates our Titan, which is not great, but we have the Kothon now and we can kind of just make a good racing impression. But yeah, maybe I was a bit better to not go for the Kothon ultimate. But all in all, I like our racing chances here. Five, 9, 12. Not quite enough. Guess I just block with this. I think I just block like this. Okay, this is getting tight. I guess the Kothon ultimate call was not the right call. Okay, so this block, tick 2, tick 8, got a 1. I think that's a good call. To be fair, I probably should have attacked with the 5-5 instead. Because now if I lose the 5-5 in combat, it's gonna be harder. But yeah, he's basically dead. Okay, so what we can do here is block like this, and then just win the game. Race still worked out fine. But yeah, I guess going into the obliterate turn, it's better to leave the stand to get her up. Didn't consider that at the moment. Because sustaining board with stand together, keeping Titan alive, does more than generating new board with Kothon Ultimate, because the 4 Owl clearly worse than a 6-7 Titan. Because that's basically what we do there. If he has Obliterate, we trade our Titan for an Owl. For guaranteed Owl the next turn. And a small chance at a Titan and an Owl if he doesn't have 5th power and Obliterate. Very classy play to rope me. This is so childish, and this from someone that is born 85. This is just so low. He deserves to be on camera with this. Because in a situation like this, it's clearly intentional. It's not, there's like no doubt that this is intentional. It's not like he attacks me with a non-lethal attack and then suddenly gets distracted or has to like run to the restroom or whatever. This is like 99.99% of the time intentional. And it's pretty despicable. But yeah, that's how people are. Still childish at age 32. But what can you do? Alright. Anyway, that's it for the series. Went 4-2. Not as good as I would have liked, but still pretty representative with my stats, winning 2/3 of the games. And yeah, I think I managed to show pretty nicely like how to pilot the deck, how strong it can be, and what to focus on. It's really important to race properly and make sure that you pressure the opponent, because you can't give them infinite time, because there's a bunch of stuff that beats you in the late game, but the deck has a lot of power and great momentum in the mid game, and you can leverage that really well the way I showed. And one thing I could see experimenting with is maybe shaving the Force Amber Acolyte for another card, because the deck feels like sometimes mildly power heavy, but I'm not sure, like it also has these draws that are a bit power light. I would definitely not recommend cutting a Seek or another power, because these are very important both for color fixing of the 2-drops and 3-drops, as well as getting to 3 power in the first place. But turning an Acolyte into a real card might be a reasonable option, either another Crystallize or another unit of some sort. Not sure what that would be off the top of my head, but that's an option. Maybe like a Carnosaur or 5-drop or something, like a Reality Warden, when we are like deep enough in Combrei anyway. Alright, that's it for the Eternal Contenders Combrei Party update. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you liked the video, don't forget to hit the like button, and if you want to see more of this content, hit subscribe for future content and to help the channel grow. And if you're already a subscriber and want to support my content, you can find a donation link in the description below, as well as the deck list and some other information. I'm also streaming on Twitch quite frequently, so check that out. And see you in the next video series. Thanks for watching. I'm out. Bye.